Hey YouTubers, Starfire here. I am going to do the Supernatural review from Wednesday. So, it is season 11, episode 13, Love Hurts. Okay, so, this was considered the Valentine's Day episode because Valentine's Day is on a Sunday. So, yeah, it's tomorrow. Anyway, what was happening was people's hearts were getting ripped out, and whoever had this curse and they kissed a person, that would be the next target, and they would die. And of course, Dean and Sam investigate and figure things out, and Amara appears. And Dean doesn't think that it's real, thinks that it's a shapeshifter version of her, and doesn't let her get close to him because if she tries to kiss him, then he can be the next target. And so I thought that was interesting, and then him telling Sam about how he feels and the fact that he wants to fight the darkness and he wants to kill her and everything, but he can't, he just doesn't think he can do it because his connection to her is so strong, and anytime he's around her she just has a hold on him and he can't do anything to stop it. And so I'm glad that he told that to Sam. I mean, Sam kind of already had an idea of what was happening, but I'm glad that he confessed that to him. I think that it's hard for Dean because he doesn't want to have this connection to her, but he does. And, it's nice to kind of see Dean with a woman again, even though she's bad and is a threat and needs to be killed. But yeah, I think that, I don't know, I think that you just see a lot of character growth with it. And I feel like all of this stuff that's happening is really affecting him because, he has this connection to her and it's not something that he wants, but maybe he secretly does. Maybe he does have this desire for her because, when it showed him and when it made him vulnerable and showed him what his desire was, he didn't see that Daisy Duke that he'd always fantasized about since he was a kid. No, he saw Amara, which means that he's connected to her so deeply that that desire for her will never go away because it's so deep. And I don't know, I actually kind of enjoy seeing them together, even though she's the person they're trying to fight off because she's the darkness. I think that it's just really interesting to see the dynamic, see him with somebody like Amara, because you would never expect that. And so I really enjoy that. As far as everything else that happened in this episode, I think that it was just, typical case to solve, people's hearts getting ripped out, but it all connects in some way, and what was going on connected with Dean, and what almost happened to him happened to some of those other people, and so I think that it connected in a really nice way to everything that they were doing. Next week I am so freaking excited about, though, because he's going back in time to 1944, I think, and it's called The Vessel. I always love episodes where they go into the past, or like alternate universe type episodes and things like that. They're like my favorite type of episodes on TV shows. I really love them. So I'm really excited for that. Are you guys excited? I mean, I know a lot of people do enjoy alternate universe type episodes and going back in the past. And anytime they've gone back in the past on this show, it's always been really interesting and fun. Like the Frontierland episode, and the one where Dean went back to, like, I think it was around the 40s with the Chrono demon and stuff like that in season 7. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. And then, of course, when they went back to, like, the 70s when their parents were young. Just, I don't know. I feel like all the episodes where they do that on this show are really, really awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so what do you guys think of the whole Amara and Dean thing? Do you ship them? Do you think it's dangerous? Do you think it's a good, do you think it's a good match? Do you think that, his reasons and his emotions for what's happening are, legitimate? Because I like Dean, and I feel for him because he's going through a lot. He's always going through a lot, but I don't know. I want to know what you guys think about Amara and him, because I expressed how I felt about that in detail. So, yeah, I mean, that's mostly what I focused on. I mean, other things happen in the episode, of course, but I think that's a big thing, especially because what they're dealing with is the darkness, and she's the darkness, so I like how it all kind of brought everything together in this episode. So, yeah. We didn't see much of Cass in this one. I don't think we did. So, yeah. If there's anything that I missed or anything that you wanted to hear me talk about, please let me know in the comments, because there probably is something that I didn't talk about and I missed. And I'm trying to, take the feedback that was given to me to not just recap the episode in general, but to actually give my thoughts, because this is a review. It's not a summary of the episode. So, if you think that there's something that I need to talk about that I didn't, just let me know and I will answer, your question if it's something that was really important to you that you wanted to hear about. So, yeah. As always, I thought it was a good episode. I'm really excited for next week. I think it's going to be awesome. And yeah, I just feel like this season is getting better each week, especially with how far into the show they are. I think that's a good thing, because when you get to this point in a TV show, the seasons and episodes tend to not be as good as the earlier stuff is. And of course, the early seasons will always be the best of this show, especially the first 5 seasons, because, well, it was just epic. But I do think that 6 through the current season have been really good too. I just think that season 11 is better than season 10 was. Season 10 wasn't that great. 9 was better than 10. So I'm glad that with as far into it as they are, season-wise, that this season is good and it's going well. And I think the threat that they're dealing with is perfect for the show. And it kind of brings it back to the original, to the earlier seasons that we all love. And I like that. So, if you guys agree, give your feedback in the comments below. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. I hope you enjoyed it, and comments are always appreciated. Please just give your thoughts and tell me what you think. I'm really trying to incorporate that feedback that was given to me by that person. I don't remember their name, but thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you have subscribed. And yeah, until next time, carry on, my wayward son.